Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage comes from a very familiar place, and I believe I've used it in the last couple months, but last month or so maybe. But I'm coming back. But we're going to go to Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 and 23, and I'm reading from the King James. Here's what it says. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. I was thinking about fruit and how important spiritual fruit is. Fruit is the result of cultivation, growth, time. When a plant is healthy, on a physical level, on an earthly level, when a plant is healthy, if it is supposed to bear fruit or give flowers, as long as it's getting the nutrients that it needs, as long as it's getting the water that it needs, as long as it's getting the sunshine that it needs, that plant is going to bear fruit, um, have flowers, be green, be healthy. The Apostle Paul, when he lists fruit of the Spirit, what he is saying is this is the result of a healthy spiritual life. The results of a healthy spiritual life is love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Those are the results of a spiritually healthy life. We bear fruit when we are spiritually healthy. As I have been studying in my latest class for school, it's on human development and spiritual integration. And it has been a fascinating study so far because what the textbook and the lectures are starting from, they're starting from what is healthy so that you can understand what is not healthy, so that as a counselor, you could help restore somebody to that healthy place. And so that's becoming a mindset of looking at what is healthy so that you can recognize what is not to help bring people along back to a healthy place. That's essentially what Paul was doing in Galatians 5. Before Paul lists the fruit of the Spirit, he lists the works of the flesh. They're ugly. I highly recommend that you go back and read them when you get the chance today. It's ugly stuff, works of the flesh. But what Paul is comparing is healthy to unhealthy. Healthy spiritual lives will bear healthy spiritual fruit. So all of that being said, what is this morning's just a word from the Word? Are you bearing healthy spiritual fruit? Is there love in your life? I'm not talking just the love of your spouse or your children. Do you love your neighbor? Do you love your enemy? Love. Is there joy? Even in the middle of craziness, is there an inner joy that gives you strength? Do you have peace that passes understanding? Are you long suffering? Do you have patience? Are you gentle? You're not brash. You're not going to go out and plow somebody down. Are you gentle in approaches, even if you have to be firm? Are you doing good things? Are your intentions good with the actions that you have? Do you have faith? I'm not talking saving faith. I'm talking about faith in God, faith in others. It's about trust. How's that in your life? Meekness. Do you understand that it's not about you, that it's all about God and His kingdom? That doesn't mean you're a wimp. Doesn't mean you're a doormat. Doesn't mean that you're trampled on. That means that your confidence is not in you. Your confidence is in God. Temperance. Do you know how to control your emotions? Are the fruit of the Spirit active in your life? If they are, then you're spiritually healthy. If they are not, then you need to go to the vine dresser. You need to go to Jesus and say, trim back whatever you need to do. I submit to you, I want to be a healthy branch. I want to bear healthy spiritual fruit, and then submit to whatever work that God wants to do in your life. Bear fruit. Do it in a healthy way, a spiritually healthy way. That benefits us, and that ends up benefiting others around us. This has been just a word from the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.